Okay, my name is Sergio Alfonso, and I have here Carlos Benin. This report that we did, it was based on the 2009 presentation to the ASCII back in July 2009. We had a committee made up of 7 people, and I was the chair, and Carlos was the co-chair. What we did, we looked at the condition in the past, the present, and the future of the Cuba transportation system. We look at the highway system, we look at the railway, and also the public transportation. I'm going to be talking about what was Cuba back before Castro, what it is condition today, and what's going to be. Carlos is going to be talking about that. Our information was based on the internet, people who went over and came back, and some visit to the island. And then I got those first-hand information from people going over. That's how we got the information to prepare this report. And back before Castro in 1958, we had a system which was number one. We're proud to say that it was number one when you take the area of land and the miles of highways and also the railroad and the transportation system that we had. It was number one. There's a map of back then. There were 2 main highways. It was the Carretera Central. He went from Pinar del Rio all the way down to the Santiago de Cuba, and basically, and also Villa Blanca that went from Havana to Varadero. That Carretera Central, it was built back in the 30s, and it had the highest technology way back. It was done with such a technology that even today still exists. It's in decay, but basically, considering the use and abuse that is bad and lack of maintenance, you can see that the road is really, it was good. The public transportation, we had the buses, we had the taxis, and we had the rail. The rail system, it was going from Havana all the way down to Santiago de Cuba, and it basically paralleled the Carretera Central. And at the time that it was built, the railroad was back in the teens, early century, and Carretera Central was built back in the 30s, and it was criticized why it was built side by side, paralleling, basically servicing the same thing. But that proved to be otherwise. It was a really good design, a really good placement of the highway with the railroad. The present condition that it is today, we looked at it based on 2009, and since then we briefly look at it again, and the condition of the roads has deteriorated, and the lack of maintenance. There are some portions in the island which serve the tourist attraction, that they ride on good highways, and they ride on good transportation bus system. However, that does not get used.
1 minute is yours.
1 minute mine, okay.
Fasten your seatbelt.
Okay. You threw me off. Okay, I'm sorry. No, what I was saying, the condition of the road, that the lack of maintenance, there was no fence for the right of way, and in general, since 1959 to the present, there has been lack of maintenance on the highway system, and it's been deteriorating. And what Carl's going to look at, what it will take to bring that up to usable and something that will help the island get ahead.